What is up, guys? Before we get into the video, I just want to say this is my opinion. This is more of a discussion topic than me trying to say I'm right versus you're wrong. I just want to know what you guys think. I want to know your opinions too, and I want you to share them with me down in the comments. So, what are we talking about? Well, if you saw the title of the video, we are going to be talking about why I think the Cleric is a mediocre class. Yep, I know, there's a lot of brothers of the cloth that are going to disagree with me. But the Cleric's not garbage. It's not bottom tier. It's not bad. It's just mediocre. If I were to grade a Cleric, I'd give it like a C-. Yeah, maybe a C if I'm feeling generous. Now, here are my problems with the Cleric. We're going to go look at Olivia just because I got her and I know she's a Cleric right now and whatever. Stats don't even matter on a Cleric because nothing will scale your healing, which is really stupid. I think Int should scale your healing. But a couple problems I have with the Cleric. Okay? Hear me out. So, late game, I feel like Clerics cannot keep up with the healing. Unless you have heal 3 or 4 or Mother's Blessing proccing every turn, you just won't be able to heal. The fact that no ability of the Cleric heals more than like 10% of the unit's HP a lot of the time, especially when you have units like, you know, that have 2600 HP, 2500. I mean, even Denim, he's at 13, so he'd heal about a third of his health, a fourth of his health, you know, 1500. So on beast units, a Cleric is negligible at best. I mean, you're literally healing 10 to 15%, you know, when you're getting a 400 heal. The humans and like other classes, you know, I guess it depends on the total health of the class. Like obviously Denim, we're gonna heal for about a fourth of his health with a Cleric heal, which is a little bit more easy to swallow, but obviously 36 isn't the max level, it's 50, and your hit points are only gonna go up, and a lot of units end around the 2000 mark, and when you're only healing for 3 or 400 with a heal 3, you know, Mother's Blessing's a little bit better, heals for about, you know, closer to 4 or 5, and they're between 4 and 5, and then I'm sure heal 4 heals for about 500, and then if you proc Mother's, maybe it's closer to 6. But, you know, it's just not enough when items are so powerful in the game. I mean, we literally have items in the game right now that didn't exist in the PSP version, at least not to this state. You know, we have items that heal 75% health, 50% health, 100 health. Like, PSP version, you had, what did you have? About 500 hit points at end game? Maybe 1,000. And your only items were the leaves and stuff. You know, like this, Mendeleaf. What's that, 150? That's a crap item. I'd rather use a Cleric. The Cleric heals for 400. You know, at heal 2, heal 3. I mean, even heal 1's like 200. So, like, heal 1 already outclasses this. And this one's only 75. So these were like some of the healing items you had in the PSP. And the fact that hit points are like 4 to 5 times greater than what they used to be, it really screws Cleric over in this game, in my opinion. You know, we don't have units with a 500 max hit point, 700 max hit point coming into level 40. You know, they're pushing 2k, well over 2k, some 3k, some over 3k, pushing 4k. And obviously, straight hit point healing items suck. The percent ones, though, when I can bring 2 75%ers, and that's going to heal my Griffin, who has 25k health, he's going to heal for about 2,000. There ain't no Cleric spell in the world that's going to heal me for 2,000. Now, before everybody, oh, you probably already said it or thinking it, Palace of the Dead, yes. Clerics can be useful in Palace of the Dead, but my argument would be just bring Princess. Just bring Kashua. Why would I, you know, she's a better Cleric. She's what we wanted. She's the Cleric we all wanted and needed. I mean, look at this. We can be offensive. We have the same kind of healing. I mean, you know, make her light affinity. Make any Cleric light affinity, and that'll kind of mitigate some of the pain. But the main problem with Kashua, Princess class, is she doesn't have Mother's Blessing. So, if you're really lucky with your Cleric and proccing Mother's every turn, then you could probably heal better than Kashua, because it don't matter what Kashua's stats are, she's not going to heal better than any other Cleric. Which, like I said, it kind of sucks. No stat determines healing potential. So, I don't know, but I feel like you can get by with items unless it's a really long battle. I mean, I give all of my units have 2 healing and 2 revival. And that has proven to be more than enough to handle, obviously, the main story, some post-game content. I haven't really gone too much into the Palace of the Dead. I know eventually there will be a point when you are going to need, unless you buy 1,000 items and go in there, you know, if you're trying to do a full run of Palace of the Dead, you're going to need a Cleric because you're going to run out of items. And even if you somehow were to buy that many items, there may be situations where you do need a Cleric, which, you know, that's why the Cleric is not totally useless, and that's why the Cleric is only, like, mediocre to me. It's not, they're not garbage, they're not bottom of the tier, they're definitely not top of the tier, they're, like, middle of the pack. If there was, like, a definitive middle of the line, like, if we had all the classes spread out on a sheet, and there were, whatever, 40 of them, or however many there are, Cleric would be smack dab in the middle. C grade, right there, maybe I'll be nice, I'll give him a C. Right in the middle, you know, useful, but not always useful, and the fact healing items are so damn powerful, they make him a little less relevant. They make the class a little less relevant, you know? And yeah, people are going to say booning and swiftness and stuff, and it's like, I got rune fencers that can do that, I got so many other units that can heal, and they heal for the same damn amount unless Mother's procs. That's what's hilarious. A knight, a white knight, a rune fencer, if they have the same heal, if everybody's running heal 3, they all heal for the same. Unless the Cleric procs Mother's Blessing. Which, like I said, I feel like we needed a stat that's scaled with healing. I really do. And unless I'm totally oblivious and you guys know the stat, because I've looked on forums, I've looked on Reddit, I've looked on the internet, and nobody has said any stat that scales. Everybody says there is no stat, which I feel is a huge detriment and really stinks. Now, I could rant a lot more about why I think the Cleric is mediocre, but I think you guys get the point. You know, I've always hinted at it in my videos and kind of made a joke about it, and it's funny, you know. I mean, it's dry humor in a sense, I guess, because some people probably find it not funny, but I don't think they're garbage, okay? I think they're fine. I just don't think they're essential all the time, or essential, like, I think a lot of people overvalue the Cleric. That's just my opinion. It's a single player game. Play how you enjoy. I don't think there's a meta in this. Well, there is a meta in this game, but you don't need to play that way. It's a single player game. Whatever's fun for you, you know, if you really love the Cleric, don't let me put you down. You know, if you think the Cleric is just essential and you run 5 of them every match, every battle, so be it. If you want to run 5 Clerics and it makes you happy and you can play the game, who am I to judge you? But that's just my opinion. That's just my thoughts. Let me know yours down below, guys. What do you think? What do you think about the Cleric? Do you agree that it's mediocre C-tier unit, you know, or do you think it's even worse, or do you think it's even better? Please, let's just have a nice little discussion. I love chatting with you guys. I try to read every comment. Thank you for watching the video. I appreciate all the love and support. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace, guys.